Nope, and we've already got a beep and a boop. Welcome to another Saturday night and a GrimDark thing. We're missing a
Will we get on the
Brandon
ship? Will
and
we not?
a
Who's to say?
what?
The beep boop?
Beep boop.
XL. Yes, and I just hit the button too, and there's that one of y'all.
I'm just now joining, so.
Cool. Anyway,
Oh yeah, no, Excel was waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we have a dedicated friend. Excel, shout out to Excel 809. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to deal with this until Brandon gets here.
yeah, you get giant Nick face cut in half by the interface.
Hang on a sec. I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna move my camera over a little bit. Let's see.
Now you've got a scar on your eye.
Here, I need to move it more. I'm gonna just move my webcam over so that my body or my head ends up in one window.
Well, I say I try to be all cool and adjust the interface where it's actually kind of nice versus having just bare windows up. And then I run into this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking like. That's probably pretty good. Maybe I can also zoom out.
That's fine. It's no big deal. Then you have to. Then Brandon's gonna come in as soon as you get it adjusted.
That's okay. I'll fix it when Brandon comes in.
Okay. So Trackball disconnected. Did we lose Garrett?
Yeah, I'm here. My internet went out.
Yay!
Nice.
Literally, we were like, all right, we're going to start without him.
Yeah. He'd like to start without me too.
There. I need to just like there.
There we get widescreen of your apartment.
Yep. Yeah, I'm moving in exactly 1 week.
Are
you? Yep.
Someplace nicer? Or?
Yeah, someplace nicer, closer to work. It's going to be in McKinney. So it's going to be a lot closer to work. Seems like it's pretty good.
It'll work till Brandon gets here. Hopefully he'll get here. So who remembers what happened? I don't remember where it started. I think y'all were just in the middle of the fight.
That's probably perfect right there.
No, y'all started at the very beginning of the fight, wasn't it? And that was you defeated Dr. Grishnak.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. We picked up where...
Oh, we didn't defeat him.
Right, but I'm saying...
Well,
no, that was the one before. I think, because I didn't review, and I've been sick the last couple of days, so forgive my memory. Y'all picked up after y'all had lost this trail outside. Then you came back down in and y'all dealt with Little Mouse. Decapitated her again. Put her back out of her misery. Loaded the body up. And then went traipsing across town to see if Grishnak went back to his place of business / house or whatever. That's where you found that he had been there. And you found the address for Jenny's mom in his appointment book. At that point, the cops basically showed up. The City Watch come walking in, and a lengthy alley chase pursued, with Ori almost getting caught. Then you heading towards the address you found throughout the night. And in the middle of the night, getting pretty late, you stumble upon the house. And when you went inside, it was a disgusting massacre of body parts. Dr. Grishnak had got there before y'all did and made mincemeat and short work out of Jenny and her mom. With the message on the wall for you, that he would put them back together better than ever. That started bit of a inner turmoil You freaking out, Kursk decking you, knocking you out, throwing you over shoulder. Everybody heading back to the other side of town, clean up, and stumbling into Delilah's about 6 a.m. She's starting breakfast, and y'all have been out for. You left out at noon the day previous, so. Y'all are a bit haggard, and I think 3 of you are coming down with the sewer plague again, which is what I've had the last few days.
You guys can hear me, right?
We can hear the heavy breathing.
Cool. So, Leora, just a small, tiny, really insignificant question. How likely are we to be tied to that mess up in the Northern District after being seen by so many people?
I'm just going to put it out there that it's probably for the best that we're getting out of town.
Right. Okay, well, you wouldn't happen to know anybody in the city to leave a note with, who you trust. Maybe make sure that problem character never comes back. And
Yeah, I've got someone in mind. Shall we put a care package together?
of
Maybe
course,
the book?
of course, of course.
Is something?
Not actually sure who has the book.
Is this something you're going to try to do right now, or are you going to try to grab some breakfast and catch some sleep? I know, Fang, you're exhausted. You got a level 1 exhaustion.
There are more pressing matters at hand.
Okay.
We have to figure out when the ship is leaving.
That's not important either.
Is it not?
What book are we looking for?
The one we picked up of the lighthouse.
Oh yeah, I have
Might
that.
as well, right?
Yeah, sure. If you think leaving it with this person could be relevant.
Yeah, something might come of it.
Well, I trust your expertise in this area.
Who are you wanting to leave a note with?
I'll figure that out.
Some old friends.
No, I've got someone in mind. I'll probably be out for maybe an hour though.
All right.
Am I still unconscious or am I a part of this?
No,
I assume you're unconscious.
Well, that would be funny. Me and Brandon were talking about this. You probably woke up minutes later because I'm like, if you're still out after this time, there's probably some severe brain damage.
He got some brain damage.
Some Dane
Yeah,
damage
he has
going
that.
on.
Okay. I'm gonna find a corner to sulk in, and I'm not gonna talk to anybody. I'm gonna find the furthest possible corner in Delilah's house. And I'm not gonna partake in any of this.
We went to like an inn, right?
No, you went to your mom's.
House.
That's where you ended it. She just got up and was making breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought we were at an inn.
No, you had gone and found like one of the shift places to like get cleaned up.
Clean up.
And then went to your mom's.
Well,
I love dragging messes back to my mother's house.
do you need anybody to go with you wherever you're going? I know you said
I'll go in the morning.
It is morning.
It's 6
it is
a.m.
6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Oh, Lord.
Shit.
I'm so tired. Okay. We should really figure out when the ship is leaving.
I'll run off.
Okay.
So you just like take off running?
Yeah. They're all so concerned about when the boat's leaving, I guess.
Hang on a sec.
What's the worst thing that happens? We miss it and we hang out in this shithole for a while? Or we get another boat and it gets destroyed out at sea? Like, come on, guys.
Okay. So I guess I'm going to say this out loud so that way our wonderful audience can also hear it. I would like to play my lute. And as I'm playing, I'm going to actually try to place everybody here into sleep.
Well, I'm running. I'm gone.
It's not a super good one. It only lasts for a minute, but I'm hoping that everyone would be so exhausted that they may just accept it. Would that
Like
be
I said,
something
I'm
I
out the
could
door.
do or attempt to do, Bradley?
You're going to try to just lull everybody into sleep?
Yes.
I mean, you can attempt to. You start playing your lute and...
Okay. Let's see. So it says here, roll 5d. Oh. Actually, this never mind. This is really stupid. Roll 5d8. That's how many hit points I can affect. Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't think I can affect anybody.
At
It was worth a shot.
40?
Depends on that roll.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
But that's totally...
here.
You're not going to get everybody.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's not it. Hang on. That was the effect. How do I roll for it? What the
There
fuck?
should be a cast or a save button.
There is not. There's just an effect button.
Hang on, let me look at your shit.
Yeah, there is no cast.
Hey, trackball reconnect.
Did I?
Says you did.
Huh.
I am.
Here, let me see if I
can't.
can't find the sleep spell again. Maybe I just have a bad one. Sleep.
I gotta go through and look at this. I think it was originally was correct that you aren't supposed to have spells. It was talking about spell-like abilities, like for any of the other bard just abilities that they have. I think that's what that was referring to, but I'm like, we just make this adjust. I need to give you a list of basically unlock at certain
Okay,
levels.
I guess I'm just gonna roll 5d8 then. 31.
Because they're supposed to be.
Does anybody have less than 31 hit points?
I think I have the least in the or I might have the least in the group technically.
Proxima.
Okay. I'm assuming that's their hit point maximum, not their current hit points, right?
No,
it's current.
It's current.
It's current.
Oh,
So that can be one of those. If you can get like some big creatures down low, it's like fine. Just finish this off.
Oh, Proximo is critical. What's Proximo's health at?
11.
Okay.
Hang
What
on.
about
Hang on,
Ori
let me
and
see.
Curse?
I'm just making sure because there should be a save on this.
Has 58 health points remaining.
50. Okay.
Total
Doesn't
is how
affect
many hit
Curse.
point
Maybe
creatures a
Ori.
spell can affect creatures within 20 foot of the point you choose within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points, ignoring unconscious creatures. Starting with the creature that has the lowest hit points, each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the creature with the next lowest. Creature's hit points must be equal to or less than the remaining total for that creature be affected. undead creatures and are immune to and creatures immune to being charmed or and if you cast it at higher level, of course, you get to add.
Oh, so I could actually roll it with an addition. I could cast it as a second level. Well, actually, I have to do a
Yeah,
performance
you got to
check
do a
first, don't
performance
I?
check. And before we do, I'm going to say
Shit.
because of the subtleties, you're not going to roll on the chaos effects table,
Mhm.
but you're going to, if you miss by 5 or more like that, you're going to take psychic feedback, basically, D10 per level.
Okay.
And on a 1, it's going to be max damage.
Okay. Then I'm going to roll my performance check first. Natural 20.
Wow.
So, like I do with the others, I'm going to say your roll is maxed. So what level?
Okay, so if I do it as a second level spell slot, that'd be 78.
That adds in a second slot or higher rolls an additional 2d8 each slot.
Yeah. So if it starts at a 5d8, if I bump it up to a 2, then that means it's 78.
78, but that's going to be at maximum because you rolled a 20.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that's just it's too late for me to be doing math. What is that?
56.
Is that okay? Yeah, it's 56.
So you start playing. Actually, it's a beautiful melody. It's Rockabye Baby, but this is the best Rockabye Baby anyone has ever heard. And let's see, so there's Proximo, Bang, and that's going to leave 10x, so you're not going to be able to get
Anybody else? Just Proximo and Fang?
Yeah, because that's 46.
You said it's ascending order, right?
Yeah, it starts with the lowest.
Got it. So Fang is the second lowest?
By 1, Ori has 1 more hit point than he does.
Wow.
Well, currently.
What did I miss?
Elle just put you and Fang to sleep with a lullaby.
Oh. Why would you do that?
I was already out the door.
You don't know that I put you to sleep. I just played a really awesome song, and you just.
I mean, I wasn't
so
in
exhausted.
the room when you
You're so
played the
exhausted.
music.
Okay, because I thought you were doing this before anybody.
No, I was doing it. Yeah, I was doing it when I was doing it before anybody could leave. I was doing it while everyone was still together. So Fang may have been on his way out the door, but I just caught him.
Well, let's see, because it's only a 20-foot radius.
I'm gonna try to catch him.
So, Fang, roll me percentile dice. I'll give you a 50% chance. 1 to 50, you were just out of range. So, yeah, he had just stepped out of your range as you do this, and it catches Ori instead.
Shit.
So, Proximo and Ori snooze. Which isn't necessarily like something they wouldn't do, because y'all are tired.
Yeah. And to be fair, the spell that I used is technically only in duration for a minute. So after a minute, you will no longer be in a magical slumber. But if you're exhausted enough, you may just stay asleep.
True that. Okay, so that's what you were doing. What's Curse? What were you wanting to do?
I'm going to lay down and try not to be too sick because this is my day for getting the sewer plague.
Well, it's you. Actually, it's Elle and Leora.
What?
Yeah, remember when the zombie?
I already had sewer plague.
Yeah, but when that zombie puked on you, you got it again. 3 of you.
I thought I saved.
No,
Aww.
3 of you. It's
Damn it.
the 3 that were fighting the zombies. So Leora's got it too.
I wasn't fighting the zombies. I was out of range for that. I thought I never caught it.
No, there was that one that was right there with you, and then he fell off the deal. That one puked on you.
Did he?
I thought
I don't remember that.
I thought one of us saved, but I thought it was me, but maybe it was somebody else.
I'll have to go back and watch. Like I say, it's in all honesty shouldn't be an issue because Ori can like fix everybody.
Except Ori's asleep now.
And I can instantly fix it.
Once Ori wakes up, I can make those.
Well, she's only got to be out for a minute, so.
I know Kursk had it.
Hang on, let me just get that over.
Because I somehow failed like my best save because it was a Constitution save.
If I had gotten it, I would have written it down in my notes, but it's not in my notes.
Because I thought there was 3 of you that did it.
Well, 3 of us fought zombies, but I swear only Kursk got hit. I think I remember you saying something about that, about how sewer plague, and then somebody else dodged it, and we were like, "Oh, thank goodness, that sucked."
Throw this damn mouse out the damn window.
Here, I'll I can try to find it in the YouTube, but I'll take it. I'll take the hit if you just want to give it to me.
No, okay. Ori fixes everybody anyway.
Okay. Yay.
Didn't the roll below?
I'll grudgingly accept it.
Okay. So, Kursk, what are you going to do? We'll say Ori gets everybody patched up before you decide what to do.
Kursk is gonna follow L, or not L, Fang.
Okay. Is Proximo going to wake up after a minute, or is he just going to stay snoozed? I'm going to say Ori just stays asleep. Until Brandon gets here. Proximo?
I don't think he's here right now.
He's muted again.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't want to play with
At
us.
the moment, he's going to be asleep then. Okay. Leora, you're headed out, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And are you writing a note or...
I'm writing a note and I'm delivering the book.
And the book's the one you got from the lizard dudes?
Yes, the one with the lighthouse stuff in it.
Okay. And where are you going, Fang?
Check the dock.
Okay. L?
For my boat.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna find some place to get a drink
at 6 a.m. Oh, you're...
Go to bed.
Nah, L's gonna get a drink. He's gonna wait for everyone else to leave, and then he's gonna go find a drink.
There will be some places on the docks that will suit you.
I don't want to go to the docks.
Fang, it's not hard to find the boat. You can see it. It looks like it's got the name on it's Hanzo's Folly.
Excellent.
There's crew. You see people loading stuff on and off. Looks like most of it's going on at the moment. Very, very small crew from what you can tell so far. They, of course, if they're not ready to sail, they may not all be there.
Right. I'm gonna, walk on over, see if I can't find somebody, and ask him where the captain might be.
There's
somebody who's clearly like loading that ship.
Right. You see 2 people, then a third. They all look very similar. They're pretty short, not like wee folk or anything like that, but shorter than average for humans.
Mm-hmm.
And just from their features, you can tell they look like they're probably siblings. You catch one of their eye and like, can I help you?
Yes, I was trying to figure out where the captain of this vessel might be.
I'd be Sensa, Captain Sensa.
Do you know where Sensa is? Or
Should be in her quarters. Something I can help you with, or
yes, I was going to request passage on this ship back to the mainland.
oh, mainland. We are on the mainland.
My mainland.
Hang on. And he turns and is like, Vanda, go get the captain. And one of the others goes in. You see another dude, big, kind of hulking figure, just swabbing the deck. Doesn't seem very energetic, very slow but methodical. Doesn't seem to pay anybody attention back and forth, but he's just swabbing the deck.
Is he doing one spot?
No,
or is he
he's
like actually
moving
moving down?
but he's just slow and methodical as he moves along the deck. It's not just standing in one spot. No.
Okay.
Eventually, there's just a hole in the deck where he's rough.
Right. I was like, is he just like? Do they just like tell him to swab the one spot and don't educate him further?
A few minutes later, Captain comes out. There's he's got like a cat, like riding on his shoulder, like kind of curled up, riding across the shoulders, draped over the neck. So here you need passage. Ah. He looks Eastern as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm looking to head back home.
Oh, I don't see many of our people this side. Wait a second. And he looks
Sweats
around.
nervously.
Yeah, he's like see many people. No, I was like, okay, what's the chance he knows who you are?
Yeah, I know.
01. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
So great. Well, now let me do this. And his eyes just get big, and he's like, Master of Blossoms, and he bows.
I go, shh, not out here.
How can this be?
Can we talk about it?
Yes, come. And he obviously come to the his quarters.
Come on, Kursk. Looks like I'm not so long forgotten.
What are the fucking chances?
Okay.
What are the
I pull
fucking chances?
my hat down as we walk out of the ship.
What I do when I let the dice decide shit instead of just being like, oh, they don't know. It's like, oh, holy shit. I was gonna give it like a low, like, oh, it's only gonna be like a 10% chance. 1. How? You've been gone a long time, and the rumor is that you were dead. And things aren't good.
If only. Oh,
hey, that's
I've
my
heard.
thing. You can't say it.
You're not here right now, bitch.
I don't give a shit. You can't do that. That's
I'm stealing it.
The specter
my
of
thing now.
Proximo appears on your shoulder.
People are gonna talk about how much I want to die now.
You're treading on dangerous ground that belongs to me, man.
Go back to sleep, old man. Yes, I've heard about some affairs back home, and some affairs have made their way all the way to me as well.
So
I was
you're going back home.
yes, I must tend to these issues now.
You may not recognize everything as when you left it. Things have,
I'm not the same as when I left it.
you are more than welcome aboard this vessel, and I'll be happy to take you home. There are stops I must make along the way. As
I appreciate that.
Will it just be you
I
and
have
your
some,
companion here?
No, I have a few more friends. They are reliable and hardworking, and I believe there'd be no slouches around here.
Well, we leave tomorrow afternoon. So, are your affairs in order here?
As much as I wish I could say yes, it doesn't really matter. As if we miss this one, who knows how long we'll be waiting.
Now, are you still carrying Little Mouse around with you? Or did you leave her at
I mean-
Delilah's?
She's probably on my back.
Just want to lose her again.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm just trying to picture this as like you're carrying a dead body around with you that may start leaking fluids. Like,
It's second nature to me now.
well, if you have any possessions you need to get on board, you're free to bring them before we leave. You can make use of my chest here. Any points, there's a storage chest.
I'll give him a bow and many thanks, friend. One thing before I go is I don't remember his name. The little mouse's father. Do you have that written down somewhere?
Yes, I have it written down. Let me find the note. No. Somewhere.
Well, is he doing all right?
I do not know for sure. I don't really have much dealings in the capital itself.
But is he still in charge?
The last that I heard it was, but he's also... I don't know how to really say, but things are dire across the entire land. The crops are not growing good. The rains seem to hardly ever cease. There's ill whispers on the wind. It's like the land itself is sick.
Well, then I guess I have 2, maybe 3 even matters to tend to. Say, you don't remember bringing over a man who carried this blade, do you? And I'll show him the sword that I have.
The sword looks familiar from stories I've heard, but I've never seen a man who wielded such.
All right.
I believe that
Between
was
you and I, there's
what was the tale? Some mercenary lord or something with some such sword.
well, between you and I, and nobody else in particular, I've been attacked since being here. I think people are coming for my throne. They want full control, but it sounds like the land works against them itself.
Now that is well known that your siblings vie for their piece of the pie, so to speak.
Of course, but it's not working out in their favor.
I truly don't know. I try to keep to the oceans as much as possible, ply my trade, and especially as the land has become more and more ill. The stories that are whispered, your siblings may be behind such. Every time he kind of brings it up, he kind of like looks around, the corners of the room to make sure no one can hear. He's like, from what I hear, your sister consorts with spirits.
Naturally. What else would I have expected from such loathsome siblings?
There's been tale of her destroying many of the Wujin, which your country is a little different than what things are here. Wujin are, which I haven't got all the stuff written up for yet, are basically weirds and witches, a subclass, but they focus on like a single element of nature, earth, air, fire, water. And so they're a little bit more revered or respected as the purity and the balance with nature itself. And so where if somebody on over here was doing that, yeah, they would be burned. In your land, just the way they practice it and what they go about is more of a respected tradition, but not what you would consider a witch from over here.
Right.
But
it's more about natural influences.
Yes.
Well, seen as natural influences.
Yeah. And nothing in excess, and basically a Wujin that focuses on one element forgoes the opposing element completely. Supposedly she has destroyed most of the Wujin from what stories tell.
But then
maybe part of why the land is sickening. The balance of nature is disrupted.
And we must
Man,
his
sister sounds like a bitch.
Well,
I can't find the damn notes I had. Or what?
Was there anything else you need from us? I'd like to let my companions know the good news.
Let's see if I can share that with you. And that is whatever service I can be of you, my lord.
Now, when he said tomorrow morning,
tomorrow afternoon, like you've got
tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, they're leaving probably about
like 36.
Yeah, and at noon to 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Zhang Yi That's who it was.
Zhang Yi.
It should be shared with you. Did that pop up?
Oh, you're right.
It's under
yeah.
stories instead of notes.
Gotcha. Okay.
So while that's going on, Laura, you've headed across town. You approach the gates of the Inquisition. What do you do?
I'm just kind of wringing the book and the note I have in my hands nervously. This is such a bad idea. I walk in.
Okay, and I'm trying to find my notes for names. Hey, we're gonna go do things I didn't think anybody would do, so I'm unprepared.
Exactly.
I'm just dropping it off. I don't need to talk to anyone.
I'm just gonna slide
That's
it
what
under
you
the door.
say.
Okay,
They're
well,
right
you
here.
Nobody ask any fucking questions.
Yeah, well, there's
There's like a
of course
mailbox you can
guards
put it in.
there.
Gonna leave it in the overnight drop-off box.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you approach there's guards and stuff, and you're not gonna just leave the place unattended. So
Please return heretical objects here.
heretic Dropbox. What can we do for you, citizen?
I'd like to leave a tip, if I may. It is a bit confidential. I've spoken with the head inquisitor previously. She knows me. If I can just have a word.
One kind of just cocks his eyebrow a little bit when you say your own personal terms. Give me percentile roll. 30% chance that she's here. I'm not gonna roll any.
Nope.
She's not in. You can deliver it, have it set, or one of the other inquisitors if you'd like to speak with him.
I'll just drop it off if that's all right.
Sure, he holds out his
When
hand.
should be back.
This is a good idea. I hand it over.
Now,
Immediately starts rifling through it.
now, does the note explain what all the stuff is, or is it just the book?
note explains that we found warpstone in the sewers and where we found it. There's also a name attached to that of the guy.
It's not the guy, it's the dude.
The dude.
Well, he abides.
The dude.
It's not a
fucking
super
better.
detailed explanation. It's mostly like technical terms. I want to say.
Like, here's where you can find stuff.
Yeah, nothing is thoroughly explained, but people who know what these words mean would know what to look for.
He's like, very well. He takes it from you and turns to start walking in. And you see as he does so, he also starts opening the note.
I scamper right off.
Peel out.
Yep, and as you do that, you a few moments later you hear, "Halt!"
I'm out of there.
You hear booted foots. Booted foots
The worst
follow you.
kind.
Booted feet follow you.
Oh man,
Those foots.
I hate butted foots.
Yeah.
Those foots.
I'll just put a hood up and try and lose him in the crowd or through alleys.
There's enough morning bustle so far that won't be hard, but you were seen as you're ducking some alleys, moving here and there. You have to pause for a minute because you see Morning Watch pinning up bulletins at one area as they leave, and you kind of go by there. You glance up at what they were just pinning, and there's a very good rendering of Kursk and what you assume would be Ori. It's not very good. So that's a bad one, but it's definitely a good drawing of Kursk. And wanted dead or alive for murder.
Oh no, that's just lovely.
You should take one.
Good for him.
Getting famous.
Glad I decided to follow Fang right now.
Glad you just had to stop and take those boots off so they could catch up to you.
I mean, it was either that or I get captured, so I guess I...
Either way, yes. So you make your way back. I'm assuming everybody's heading back to Delilah's.
Yeah.
For the record, Proximo's still asleep wherever Elle put him to sleep.
Okay. Elle, you went to get drunk. Was there anything else you were going to do while you're, or not drunk, but getting a drink?
No, I'm gonna get sloshed. Yeah, that is 100% what I'm doing.
Also, your stream.
I'm
Do what?
Am I stream frozen?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you
No,
have
He's so grumpy.
No, I don't
Hey,
have
he's
it
got
set
grumpy
to
face
frozen.
on.
So that must.
That's Elle
that must
sitting
be a
at the
Discord
bar.
thing.
He's in character right now.
Yeah, Elle is gonna. Yeah, he's gonna look very grumpy. You know, his face. He's gonna kind of be leaning on one. Yeah, I'm on my screen. I'm not frozen. Let me just double check. Push that button. Yeah, no, it's a Discord thing. Something is wrong with Discord. Let me do this. Turn off camera. Turn on camera. Let's see if that works. No.
Where it
There you
says
go.
Ding dong.
nope.
Rip your setup.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, yeah, that was weird. My something's wrong with my Discord. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I guess I'm frozen.
Yeah. Disconnect, reconnect.
Yeah, I'm gonna just restart my okay, so I'm gonna restart my Discord, but in the meantime, I'm just sitting there kind of slouched, just drowning my sorrows in as much alcohol as I can.
Okay. Hey, y'all get back to Delilah's. I'll say about the same time when you finish talking at the bow, you kind of run into each other almost the same moment as you're getting back. Proximo's passed out on the floor where he had laid. Ori's about the same, not too far away. Elle's nowhere to be seen.
I have absolutely wonderful news.
Ooh. Wait, are we there?
Yes, y'all, like I say, y'all were kind of merging,
Okay.
catching up at the same time.
Oh, excellent. I love good news at a shitty time like this.
There were wanted posters for Kursk and I believe Ori.
That's slightly less good news than I was expecting to hear. So how
We should
do
not
we?
hang out at my mother's house, please.
I mean, what's the worst that happens?
Nope, not here.
Well, then, do you have a place for them to stay?
Oh, find your own place. Yes, I'll get an inn set up.
Well, I mean, or they could stay on the boat.
Did you check in?
You could say that. I have good news as well.
Better than mine, I hope.
I've been recognized.
Lovely.
So let's hope it's only for the best. Not
The narrator. It wasn't.
yeah, let's hope that we don't end up with this. Let's hope this doesn't impact our ride in a negative manner.
Yeah, we should lay low.
It's hard to lay low when I've already been recognized as the Lord of Blossoms.
Well, we can give it a shot.
I
At
mean, of
least
course.
there weren't any wanted posters for you as of yet.
Wait until we get home. I've heard it's awful. It's awful.
I like the descriptor of just saying it's awful because it's just vague enough to leave it anywhere between like shit kind of sucks and the whole realm is on fire.
I'm not going to tell them the whole realm's on fire. They won't want to hang out with me.
It's just like the term awful is just so unbelievably vague.
I mean, to be honest, everything being on fire would be kind of a downgrade from what we've been through recently.
This is fine. We're fine.
Hey, Kursk, buddy.
Yes.
How do you feel about shaving your beard?
Terrible.
How much is shaving?
I assume she means all of it.
And your head.
I can do 50%.
Picture, he's just got like half of it done.
Tell her you
Like
have
the
a
left
religious
side.
exemption.
I mean, tell that to the
No,
wanted
that's
poster all you
wrong.
want.
Yeah, I don't do like half the beard. I just do the right side. So I've just got.
It's even worse.
Well, no, that's what they would expect. They would expect the guy with long hair to suddenly shave it and change it. You need to make his beard longer or dye it a different color.
I think we need to scar his face.
Actually,
FMA
Elle
style.
has a disguise kit. Elle is actually good at this shit. Not that he's even there, but this is something that Elle could help with. I don't know why I'm suggesting that. Elle's not there, and he wouldn't. I don't even know if he wants to help right now. He just wants to get drunk. Forget about me.
This actually reminds me of when we played Exalted years ago, and Sam's character used her pet crow to scar her face so that she wouldn't be recognized.
It's true.
Have my familiar gouge my eyes out.
That's about the gist of what happened, actually.
Fine, I'll shave my beard.
Another sacrifice for the cause. I appreciate it, Kursk.
I mean, you could just wear the plague mask too, I suppose.
Yeah, that won't seem suspicious at all. No, Kursk will shave his beard off. I mean, it grows back.
Does it?
It's true.
How
It
long
does.
is
Oh no.
How long is Kursk's beard?
It's
Probably pretty long.
It's pretty
given
fucking
that,
long.
that he
I'm
hasn't
imagining-
shaved it
I'm imagining at least a foot.
Like ZZ Top.
down. Yeah, like down his chest.
What do you keep your extra food in there, or?
He's got like the.
Among
that's
other
none of your
things.
business.
It's just like ZZ Top, like Billy Gibbons, and then he's got the belt where he attaches his great axe and he can spin it.
All right. Well, that'll help take care of Kursk. What do we do about Ori?
She can wear a plague mask.
Yeah, say the picture did
We
not.
put the beard on her.
Yeah, you're assuming it's
Oh
her
my
because you know
God.
what y'all got into. If you had seen the picture by itself, you would have no idea that was Ori.
So what you're saying is they didn't get a good look at her.
Yeah, other than the hairdo. The hair looks the same, but the face does not.
Imagine all the people being dragged in based on their hairdo alone.
Got your hair up in a bun? You're coming in, baby. Questioning time.
Okay, so
Hold on, I gotta be right back. This is Spider.
oh no,
Okay.
it's Spider.
And we never saw her again. The spider won. We had a 1v1 with the spider and lost.
Welcome to the real Grim.
Life.
And anybody that's watching, I apologize for the lack of life in me. I've been sick last few days. I've got that sexy deep voice now.
It's a big spider. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Kate won.
Spider didn't win.
Spider 0. Okay, so what are y'all doing?
Let's go tell everybody the good news about being welcomed on the boat. And
Well, everybody's here
we should
except L.
probably- Well, he's not. He's part of everybody, isn't he?
Yeah, but you don't know where he's at.
Is he day drinking again?
I like how you say again, like that's not the norm.
We don't have the time to do day drinking. Only he does.
No, yeah, but asking
Yeah,
why
he's
Ellie
a
is doing
layabout
day
fucking
drinking.
bard. Drinking is like half his job.
Well, did your mom see where he went?
He didn't say. He just, as soon as after y'all left, he got up and wandered off.
Phenomenal.
We need to sleep still, so we should probably find somewhere.
Boat doesn't leave until tomorrow afternoon, so
I would
now's
just
the
say
perfect
that
Yeah,
time.
Kurt's gonna take the opportunity to, after he shaves, he's gonna fucking conk out.
Not at my mom's house.
See if you can wake him up. He's already out.
We'll send you
can't
back to the
sleep.
boat with your
he
items.
uses his hair as a pillow.
It's hypoallergenic. Can't be allergic to yourself.
I know it's naturally sourced.
Free range beard pillow.
So what's this I hear about
All the
a boat? You find one and y'all are leaving? She comes out wiping her
Well, do you
hands.
want to tell her, Lara?
You know more about it than I do.
Oh, who's babyface here?
I am
Well-
handsome.
Is that the name you'll go under, as you have no beard?
Dude, I bet he has a really bad. If he had a long beard, like a big beard for a long time, I bet he has a really pale skin, and it's pretty obvious.
It's like a fucking tan line.
Yep,
Yeah,
you
it
got
looks
like
terrible.
the tan all over the top of your face up to about like mid cheek, and then it's just pale.
Just grab something dirty, some grease or something, and just grease up your face so nobody can tell.
Baldy lock. So you heading out?
Well, we're headed back to my homeland. We'll be gone for a long time.
Kind of nods, and she cuts her eyes and turns and looks at you, Leora, and you're going with them. Back out.
suppose I am.
About time you get your sea legs back under you. And what about you? She turns and looks at Proximo.
Who's asleep?
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I'm still asleep.
Okay.
No, I can be there though.
Now I figured y'all were awake.
Yeah,
guys.
sorry. If I don't go, they'll all die.
Well, you getting on up there. Maybe you want to hang that armor up. Enjoy some peace for a while.
That's the best joke I've heard in years. Like, he knows she's serious, but he's not entertaining the idea.
We'll be back before you know it.
Maybe when you see him again, he'll be royalty.
Oh, I was gonna say dead.
Maybe we'll bring his
You die
bones
over
back
there,
to
you're
you.
not coming back.
We'll bring you a skull.
We're carrying your fucking dead friend's body all the way to your fucking homeland after some bullshit. You won't take me back?
Unless you specifically requested, you shitter. Last time I tried to talk to you about something personal, you were just like, whatever, loser, get over it.
Maybe you should have gotten over it, loser.
That's my.
So if you clutch me in your dying breath and tell me to bring your body back, I'm just like, whatever, loser, get over it.
Drop it. As I'm dying, I'll be like, I've taught him
I'm
well.
letting you down one last time.
Proxima's like, I've never been so proud of you.
And just hear his like last breath is like, God, I hate you.
Keep me alive for one more minute and I'll tell you my backstory. And next thing you know, he's like he's spending all of his key points trying to heal me. I gotta know!
Frantically.
So, and I hear you're heading out now. You're not going to stay till the boat leaves?
Well, somebody should at least make sure Curse gets to the boat. He's probably going to be stuck there, you know. I'm sorry, somebody should make sure Handsome makes it to the boat.
Thank you.
Some of these losers got wanted posters, so we're gonna try and not incriminate you. Get out of your hair.
That's appreciated. I'm not going to ask either.
That's even more appreciated.
And she comes over there and then gives you a big hug. Like, take care of yourself. And show them the ropes out there. Make sure they don't puke too much. And then she goes over to Proximo, gives him a big hug, and then like grabs his like the side of his beard, whiskers, and looks at him. He's like, "You take care of her." And then gives you a big kiss, and then she walks into the back.
Hey, Leora. Is there a certain doctor you should tell your mom to stay away from?
Oh yes, that probably is a good idea.
You know, just in case.
I'm just gonna
Mom!
head back real quick and tell her all the people to stay away from.
So you're telling me I should leave the city?
Basically. You know, there's this lovely little town. Oh, what was it called? Hold on. Let me pull up a map real quick.
Yeah, there's a guy named Seth. Really
Minoris?
great guy. You should stay with him.
Minoris.
This, like, backwater.
You know,
town.
hoping that the Inquisition hasn't leveled it.
I like how I gave this normal backwater nowhere town like an epic kingdom name.
Yeah, that was because it was just going to be a hole in the wall passing through thing, and then it's like, oh, it became a staging ground for y'all for a while. NPC that was double used became a hero. Why don't play?
If you see a big gorilla man in the woods, don't let him heal you, he will blow up.
A blue scaly gorilla man. Or Dr. Grishnak. Oh, I can take care of myself. And then she looks across the wall, and you like all kinds of different things she can use for weapons.
Oh, I know you can. I am going to steal some tools though, so I can tinker with good old Plan B here. I tap the gun.
Of course. Take care of yourself, girl.
You too, mother.
I feel like Plan B in general is a great name for just about any weapon. Like, you could call almost anything Plan B, and that would be great. Like, you're an epic king from a fantasy setting. It's like, hey, what's your sword's name? It's Plan B.
What's Plan A?
Well, talking it out. Plan C is a nuke.
Yeah, I call my army Plan C.
Yeah. If Plan B isn't enough, we've got more swords. It's fine.
And then, and then you have this metal like cylinder. Oh, what's that? With a D on it? What's that? Oh, that's Plan D. Only the Japanese know what that means.
See, the gun is usually Plan A, but it's just a reminder to myself to maybe this should be Plan B.
Yeah, Gate. Plan A is I get what I want. Plan B is I take what I want.
And Plan C is nobody gets anything, but everybody's unhappy.
Okay, so y'all are going to... Are all y'all going back to the boat? Or are you just gonna send Curse there by himself? Or what's the plan?
Well, I figured Leora and I would escort Kursk and probably do we need to should we worry that much about Ori?
I'd say Ori's just kind of tagging along. If need be, she can... Well, she's on the poster too, so hiding out with Kursk would probably be a good idea.
I actually have to pick up a few things before we do this. If you need some help escorting them to the boat, I can attend, but I need to grab a few things.
Hey, what's up, Gelsdale?
Well, after this, I was hoping you and I could find Elle.
Oh, I suppose that should be on my list of things to grab. Yes, that works.
If it weren't before.
If you didn't have it on the list.
I'll tag along then.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna try drunkenly playing music. Wherever L is, he's gonna try to start drunkenly playing music.
Uh-oh.
Give me that performance check at disadvantage.
Oh, at disadvantage.
You said drunkenly.
Okay. Is
That never stopped any rock
So
stars from throwing a line and then going on stage.
Actually sounds a little bit better than normal.
Why are you suddenly decent?
I stick by what I said. Being high or drunk never stopped a real rock star.
Yeah, so
exactly.
Y'all go looking for him, and you can't find him. You thought you could a few times. You hear some pretty good sounding music coming from a place, and you know that's not where he would be.
That can't be him.
And so you keep going on. No. You hear some decent music coming out of an inn that you're hitting up. A little sad, but played well.
Might as well peek our heads in. It's on the way.
And there's a drunk L actually playing well.
Yeah, I'd like to say there's probably at least there's at least 6 tankards or cups or whatever in front of him, maybe more. Actually, here I'll roll a d8.
Well, I found some inebriation rules. And
oh yeah,
you can drink up to your con bonus before you start feeling the effects of alcohol.
My con bonus, which is a +2. Okay.
2
then
drinks before you start feeling it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so 4 makes sense. In that case, there's 4 in front of me.
Oh, 1 second. I'll be right back.
I was like, 6. You know what? I'll roll a d8. Oh, it's 4. Well, now that I know that, I should probably just roll a d4 then, going forward.
All right, I'm back.
Trying to
They're
find
like
those-
really big tankards.
there we go. Inebriation. Getting drunk on.
I was like, upsize me.
Getting drunk. One drink is a mug of ale, a glass of wine, a swig of liquor, whatever. Character can have a number of drinks equal to their constitution modifier, minimum of 1, without suffering ill effects. This number resets after a short rest. For every drink past this limit, the character must succeed on a DC 10 con saving throw excuse me, against poison
save.
or gain 1 level of exhaustion. Failure by 5 or more means the character falls unconscious. Hangovers after
So,
finishing a
con
long
save?
rest, an inebriated character loses all but 1 level of exhaustion they gain from drinking. Character retains any levels of exhaustion they require from other sources. The lingering level of exhaustion can be removed by a subsequent long rest, provided the character does not gain any further exhaustion from drinking.
Man, this doesn't sound as epic anymore. I feel like L could definitely, especially given his history and constitution checks, I feel like L can drink way more than just 2 before he gets inebriated.
Yeah, I would say that I will adjust on this though. It's like I'd say that first drink after your con modifier is DC 10. Every drink thereafter is going to increase it by 2.
I think
That
L
way,
should get
eventually,
a
you're going to get to the
special
point like you're
feat
gonna pass out.
I think we should invent a special feat to give L called the drunk, and it ups my drink number. Okay, I'll
That's
roll
all it
the.
does.
I'll roll the
I'll-
exactly.
I'll actually make the argument that if you call it the drunk, the effect is going to be the opposite of what you just said.
Okay, it's gonna be called the heavy drinker. How
There
about
we
that?
go.
So here's my con save. Oh, critically. I don't even feel that. That one was water. That one wasn't even ale. That was water.
And the second one would be DC 12.
Oh, no, it's all I'm drink at this point. I don't even think he's giving me real alcohol. I'm so drunk. I don't think I'm drinking. No, I'm not actually drunk though. Cool.
Hang on just a second.
Yeah,
Wife
some-
messaged.
I'm 4 tanks in, 4 mugs and whatever.
Oh wow, I'm a shitty husband. The wife had messaged me, and I totally didn't hear it. She just wanted me to bring her like a glass of milk, and I did not.
How long ago?
Yeah, there you go. And she's like, "You'd be proud. I got my own milk, and no one noticed." Okay. So you continue drinking. Y'all hear the playing, and you find L several cups in front of him. Oh, hey. Thanks, Dustin and crew. Just got raided.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey.
Welcome
happy
to
belated
the,
birthday to Bradley.
Hey, appreciate that, man. Big 5-0. And I got and for my birthday, my day after birthday, I got Rona. So yeah, I've been recuperating from that. So if I'm not too lively tonight, that's it. Finally, after 2 years, I failed a con save and finally got it. So. Appreciate it. Hope y'all had a good game tonight. So, you find L.
Well, Leora, I mean, if you want to say some words to him, I was going to say some words to him.
Can we do that after we sleep?
We can do that also after we sleep. I'll talk to him a little bit now. I'll make sure he's coming back.
All right. All right.
Do you want to take Kursk to the boat and meet me back here? Or, head back home after you take Kursk to the boat?
I will escort Kursk to the ship. Yes, sure.
Appreciate it. Make sure Handsome gets stowed away properly.
Baby boy.
I am a big deal.
Hopefully they still recognize you.
I'm sure you have enough clout to.
Yeah, nothing like just going in and just being like, yeah, so the Lord of Blossoms sent me. That's weird.
I was just talking to this guy, maybe you've heard of him, the Lord of Blossoms.
Most of the people will be like, yeah, whatever, loser. Well, I suppose if they're out, I'm going to go talk to Elle.
He's right there getting drunk.
Trying to.
I'm going to go sit down at the table next to him and put my feet up.
Elle's gonna continue playing. I don't even know if he's. I don't know if he's even paying attention around him. He may just be so focused on his music and his drinking.
I'll order a drink and pull my hat down and you've come a long way since I first heard your music.
So I'm playing, and when he says that, I'm gonna pause for a second,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll continue playing. Yeah, well, I guess it'd be pretty useless if I couldn't improve after a couple of months.
Yes, I I feel that quite deep in myself as well. You know that I ran away from home, and you and Little Mouse came and found me. I honestly didn't want to return then. I just wanted to sort of ignore, what I had already run from, but it had come and find me.
Fang, as much as either of us may not want to admit it, I think we actually have a lot in common now.
I wouldn't mind having too much in common with you, Elle. You've grown on me a bit.
Well, can't say that that's a good thing. After all, I just got 2 innocents murdered, mutilated for no reason. And well, I don't need to go into detail for you.
So, Elle, when you and Little Mouse first found me, did she ever really tell you anything about me fleeing?
No, she was very not even secretive. It was never a big secret, but it was just she just cared for you and thought very, very highly of you and wanted to find you and to see you again. And I really thought nothing of it. I don't know. It's not something I can particularly relate to, but I could imagine what it'd be like to have somebody who cares for you so much that they would travel halfway across the world or more. I don't know how far your home is. And then travel as far as they did across this godforsaken continent, searching high and low with no idea where you could possibly be, no idea if you were even still alive. But she did, and I respected her and admired her very much for that.
I was kind of hoping that I could convince her to run away with me, still, and maybe never go home. But I had a feeling that things would never really change, and the people I'd left behind would only get worse, and I would never feel right doing that to Little Mouse and my people. See, that's the thing about my guilt feeling that I've gotten her killed over my cowardice is it's given me a new purpose. I just thought I'd go home and secure my throne or whatever, and now I feel like I've got a different, maybe even a better idea of what to do with what I have. Do you know that feeling, Elle, when something's changed you like that?
He'll stop playing at that point and turn to look at you. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. And honestly, if I never found out what this feeling was, it would still be too soon.
Hear me out, Elle. I know that revenge is hot on your mind, and that you think that getting rid of him would bring peace to yourself. But I propose something different. I
He'll
propose
wait, oh, never mind.
that you come with me back to my homeland, and we get everything sorted out, and then we use the power of that nation to maybe wipe away some of the monsters in this world, or die trying.
He's gonna pause and just think about it for a moment. Fang, before I answer you, I have I have a question to ask, if you would humor me so.
He'll take another big old swig off his mug and nod.
Was the assassin that was sent after you a highly I don't know what the term would be. Was he the kind of assassin that anybody could hire, or was he somebody that only the rich and powerful could hire?
I don't think just anybody could hire a man with a blade like this,
Okay.
with strength like that. I'm quite certain that this one was special.
Do you have any suspects? Anyone you believe is responsible for hiring and sending him?
He'll nod.
And if we go back to your homeland and sort everything out as you so eloquently describe, what do you plan to do to this person?
Haven't quite solved that yet, but I'm sure we can all think of something when the time comes.
I hmm. I don't really know what to say. I feel just I know that I failed. I know that I had the chance, regardless of what everyone's trying to tell me, I had the chance to stop this man from doing what he did, and I failed. And it would do me it- I would feel greatly satisfied to take the man responsible to slowly tear his life away from him, and then just before he can feel or face death, just keep him there suffering a little bit longer. But it doesn't feel right. I feel pain, but not just sadness. Like it hurts me to desire this. How how are you different? How do you not feel the same way I do?
Well, it just made me realize that I was squandering myself before, and it's all given me a much stronger purpose. And I feel like that all comes with the time spent after failing, realizing what you can do differently.
Hmm. So, in short, learn from your mistakes.
I suppose so. That's what they say, don't they?
Well.
I suppose we have to learn the hard way sometimes.
Yeah.
Just another thing we have in common, right?
Would you knew Little Mouse for a very long time. You knew her as a child. Would she have wanted us to chase him down and to kill him? Would she be disappointed or upset that we let him, well, didn't let him go, but failed to catch him?
I feel like she might be upset if we couldn't see the bigger picture. She would know the wrong that was wrought, but she also would tell us that spending any more time with some individual low life such as himself would take away from the others that need us most now.
Al isn't going to respond with words this time. Instead, he's going to attempt to play one of Little Mouse's songs.
And does so very well.
At the end of the song, he'll let the last note kind of hang in the air for a little bit longer. He'll reach out and grab the mug, his last mug of ale, down it, slam it on the table, he's going to drop 2 gold coins, one for Little Mouse and one for Jenny, as a tip. And he's going to stand up and he's going to say to Fang, well, your country isn't getting any closer with us sitting here.
The right you are. I've secured us a place on the boat.
Oh, the Lord of losing money, eh?
Not this time. Well,
I'm sure your wallet thanks you.
I'm sure Leora has some words for you. Let's suppose we can catch up with her. She's either going to drop Karskov at the boat and head home or here.
Oh, so should we just wait for her here then?
Might as well.
Okay, I'll sit back down then, because I stood up and made this statement. I'm like, oh, okay.
Unless she forgets about us.
Well,
let's
while we wait,
good music.
Yeah, while we wait, I'll start strumming my lute again.
Okay, so while that was going on, is Kursk, Ori, now did Proximo go with everybody?
He's getting.
If it's easier for the plot to progress, let's say he did.
Did you want to talk to your lover?
Yeah.
We already kind of had a thing, but I guess I do kind of have something I wanted to say before I left.
Okay. What's that?
So am I still at Delilah's?
You can say you stayed back while they went to find Elle. You're like, yeah, I'll be with you in a moment, and just hung back.
I'm gonna knock on the door she went behind real quick, just a good like.
Peeks her head out. Oh, yeah?
Hey, Dale, I just want you to know that we're going to be gone for a while, but we're going to do our best to make that place better too. And if we can, maybe we can come back and grab you and bring you to a better place too.
Well, that would be an adventure. It's been a long
Certainly
time.
better than this. That's all I wanted to say. I'm not a man of words. Bye.
As you go to leave, she reaches out and grabs your hand. She goes, "That would be nice. I hope you come back to get me." And then just that slowly kind of just let your hand slide out of hers as you walk off.
Quietly enough that no one else will hear, no matter how close they are. I'm going to say, "Me too." Got to make sure no one else heard that. Got to keep the joke alive.
Make sure nobody knows that Proximo has emotions.
Yeah.
Impossible.
He's like,
other than, mad. There's neutral and mad, and that's it.
Okay, so you're doing that. What is Leora and Kirst doing? Or he's just tagging along?
Handsome.
So, baby boy and Leora.
I walk
Baby boy.
exactly to the docks and no further. Ship's there. Have fun. We'll be back later.
Oh, okay. You okay? You're a little short.
I take offense to that.
I meant like you're being a little snippy, not short as in short.
Yeah, no, this sucks a lot. I am not looking forward to this.
I guess you are leaving your mom behind. That can't be easy.
That's not what I'm worried about.
What are you worried about?
I'm not really a big fan of sailing these days.
Well, you're not really going to be doing any sailing. They're going to be doing the sailing. You're going to be sitting.
Thanks for the words of comfort, asshole.
It makes me feel
The wisdom
so
of the
much
mountain
better,
man.
Kirst. Thank you.
It's like the worst thing you could have said.
Wow, my confidence just went through the roof.
Skyrocketed.
Much appreciated.
Hey, I'm a barbarian, not a therapist.
Call her like an idiot. Call her like an idiot after that. You're not sailing, stupid. You're just sitting down the whole time, idiot. And then look at her like she's retarded or something.
I've got some shopping to get done. I'll catch up with you later.
All right.
As y'all are just starting to kind of like end on that note, you hear a commotion like through the crowd starts rippling towards y'all, and then you hear like sounds like a lot of heavy boot in unison. You hear many heavy horse and a rumbling of like a large wagon of some kind, and you look up the lane and you see a large formation of soldiers moving towards the dock area. The big crest flying on the banner in front of her is the big stylized Eye of the Inquisition, as they are mobilized and heading towards Scurvy Town.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Should we be worried about that?
No. I'm not
No.
going to be. Not my problem.
And as they come through, you see everybody, of course, gives them a very wide berth. And you just hear the rumors already starting up, all kinds of things that, from the city's under attack to the king's a mutant to a coven of witches has been found and is about to destroy the city. All kinds of stuff going on that isn't anywhere close to what the real reason is. But you're pretty sure you know why they're heading that way. And looks like a fairly intimidating force that you don't want to be anywhere near.
Yeah, let's stay away from them.
Yep, I'm getting on the boat.
Just keep your handsome little face on the boat. We'll be back later.
Okay.
Do my best Ori impersonation. Yeah, let's get on the boat, baby boy.
Handsome.
Grabs your hand and y'all go skipping off onto the boat. Y'all get on boat. I'm assuming you're waiting for a bit or keeping to the shadows to head back to the inn or the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's they're kind of focused on where they're going, so it's not a problem. So you get back and there's a couple of drinking buddies, looks like now.
Singing a jaunty tune.
Yeah, there seems to be more of a camaraderie you kind of pick up between the two that hasn't really been there that you've seen before.
Well, Handsome has been delivered.
Oh, thank God.
Are you good?
Who's handsome?
That's right. I didn't tell you.
He knows nothing about
Cursed
this.
shaved.
What?
What?
You do realize that that's what they would expect somebody with a beard and all this hair would shave it, right? Like
yeah.
that's the easiest way to disguise yourself. If anything, should have dyed his hair or tried to make it longer.
Well, if you were not here day drinking, you could have provided us with such a wonderful idea.
All right, I'll accept that one.
Got him.
I will say that what you'll notice is that he's still in pain and he's still hurting, but he's clearly trying to kind of put forward a brave face and pull himself together for the the good of the group and for after what Fang said, So, well, did you want to get a drink, Leora, or are you running out of time?
I have some things I need to go get, and then I want to sleep for the next 8 hours.
All right. Well,
I suppose.
What do you need to get?
Well, I am proficient in Navigator's tools. I figured we'd just have a set, just in case. I'm going to pick up some general supplies. I need more arrows. Just stuff.
Well, how many
Anything
arrows?
we can help you with?
I actually think
yeah.
I need arrows too.
You don't have to come along. If you just want to move bed down here, maybe.
I'll come with you.
I'm actually almost out of arrows. I'm gonna just kind of shake my quiver, which only has 2 arrows in it, and I'm gonna say
get you
yes.
some while we're out, or do you want to stay here, or do you want to get to rest early? What do you want to do, Al?
Well, I'd like to get. I would actually like to get some arrows as well. I shake my almost empty quiver. But more importantly, I want to find a I want to find a much better drink and I try to say this lower. I want to find a much better drink than I can find here. Preferably something that I can take with us that will last us a long journey.
So you're want to go find a cask or a keg or something.
I'm looking for the liquor store. I'm looking for the Costco of fantasy liquor to go.
Fantasy Costco, where all your
The
dreams,
dreams come true. Isn't
We've
it like?
got a deal for you.
Yep, there it is.
Okay, so you find
As soon as you said Costco and fantasy in the same sentence,
Yep.
I'm like, I'm doing this.
All for the blood of Magnus.
no. So what you're looking for, you find Cask Co. and for all your cask of beer needs.
Yes. I want a cask of the finest. How much is that going to run me?
Finest stuff. I would say it's probably gonna be about 50 gold.
I'm going to turn to Fang. Am I on your payroll or?
We haven't even made it home yet.
Or you can get lesser grade for 30.
What is this for? What do you need my money for?
Well, it's going to be a long trip, and I try to lean close so that Leora can't hear. And Leora's kind of maybe got a little thing with boats in the ocean, and it might be easier to deal with if we had some ale to keep all of us busy.
Well, I suppose if the captain doesn't mind taking on the extra cargo.
He's a merchant vessel, so
Well, yeah, that's why I want him to be okay with it. Whatever I said doesn't fucking matter.
I don't.
Yeah, you know how they like sedate pets on long flights? Just do that to me for the next 6 months.
Exactly.
That won't be fun though.
This is what Elle's gonna do. Elle's gonna just gonna be repeatedly using sleep on her, and he's gonna be drinking the ale.
The funny thing about how that would work is that it kind of implies that you beat the crap out of her first.
No. I beat the crap out of her with my fucking with my magic.
You guys could also just, get her low enough health with the beer in the first place and then put her to sleep.
Oh, that's true.
I thought the beer just gave you levels of exhaustion. Unless you're talking about drowning her.
Yes, and then you get to the poison and or drowning stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I think it would be a great investment. It would boost everyone's morale. Sorry.
Yeah, their morals go down when you drink.
Exactly.
Morale goes up, morals go down.
Yep.
Just like our standards.
Honestly, if we're gonna be real here, I think that we all kind of need to drink to sort of forget about and kind of get over what's happened. Like, you can't lie to me and tell me that you don't need a good drink.
That's why everyone in the GrimDark's an alcoholic.
I didn't want the drink.
All right, I'll point to the ale and I'll say that's the one there.
Like I said, just clear it with the Capitan.
That's an extra cask of alcohol is not going to be a problem, especially if you share.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, we just need to share some with the captain. He'll be fine. Trust me. Look at all that alcohol.
Yeah, I'll how much were you looking for?
Sticker price is 50 GPs.
Oh, so you want me to pay for it?
You're all fancy pants emperor shit.
Yeah, you are the Lord of. Well, never mind. I was gonna say Lord of Losing Money, but listen, you got way more gold than I do.
Does he?
I can almost guarantee it.
All right, I'll give him 25 gold and a 25 GP gem.
And I will give that all over to the wonderful store owner of Casco. And I'll tell him which ship to deliver it to.
Oh,
Is that how this works?
You're right there. You can take it with you.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
is
say.
it literally right there? Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'll take it. I wasn't sure how big this cask was.
Cask is usually, I want to say, 3 to 5 pounds.
Really? Only 3 to 5?
I think he's thinking of the smaller casks.
Oh,
Hang on.
You're thinking of a barrel.
maybe I am thinking of a barrel.
Yeah, say there. The big one is a ton. Then there's a pipe butt. Where's the others? Puncheon. A hogshead is a quarter ton. And
Curse can carry that, right?
yeah, well, yeah. A ton.
Yeah, Chris is on the boat though.
A ton is 303 gallons.
Okay.
Barrel. Look at.
So, am I getting a cask or a barrel?
Trying to see.
Yeah, because I was exactly gate ship. I was imagining like a large, kind of like a large barrel.
Look, yeah. Okay, a large barrel. It's going to be a bit more than 50 gold. I'm trying to know how much.
I thought 50. I thought 50 gold was generous. I mean, I'm not expecting it to be like a massive barrel. Like I could imagine it being like a small or medium-sized barrel. But again, I was expecting something bigger.
An ale barrel underwent various renditions. Initially, 32 ale or beer gallon was redefined in 1688 as a 34 ale or beer gallon. And again, in 1803 is 36. So, yeah, that would be probably right there. So that
How many pounds would that be? Wait, how much?
Like
what was the measurement?
36 gallon.
So 36 gallons?
Yeah, that's what a ale barrel would be.
Okay, so that'd come in around 288
Here.
pounds. Okay, yeah. So you're saying which one are we looking at here? The American Standard?
I was just looking at the barrel ale.
Okay. Barrel.
There's also Imperial. It's right under Hogshead.
You mean to the left of Hogshead?
Oh, with the link I
Wait.
sent you, it gives you more detail.
Oh, the link. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's way better. So you said
Here, everybody
the
can learn with us.
Exactly. So you're saying it's a hogshead or the one under hogshead?
The one under it.
Okay, so it's a 1.6 ton. Says a tierce. Does it say how much goes in a tierce? Here, what's 1 ton? I'll just do what's 1 ton of water, and then I'll just divide.
There's another picture. It's got more. That's got the gallons on them.
It's 159 liters.
Okay.
42
or
gallons.
42 gallons.
That would be a tierce. A barrel is 32 gallons. Rundlet 18.
How much did you say tierce is?
Kilderkin 16 gallons. Perkin 8
A
gallons.
tierce is 42 gallons or 159 liters.
A tierce is how many gallons?
42.
42.
So the barrel is
336 pounds, give or take.
Welcome to D&D, where we figure out the important stuff like how much beer
Exactly.
you can buy and how much it weighs.
Hey, this is very important. Okay. Yeah, we I guess between you and me, Fang, we could probably carry this, right?
man.
Do you want to? You want to get it? Do you want to like buy it now, but then pick it up on the way back, or?
I don't think I'm going to be that good at carrying it.
And if you're getting a larger one, then they can have it delivered down to the dock.
Oh, okay.
Get a wheelbarrow.
Okay, I'll ask them if they can deliver it, and I'll throw in a couple of my own coin for that.
Okay.
What do you charge for delivery?
2 gold will be fine.
And can I just say, I love. I'm gonna just assume that they're wearing some sort of like kind of some sort of like sailor-ish like dock apparel. I'm gonna guess they're wearing like some sort of like a scarf or maybe like a headband or something. I'm gonna say, and might I say, I love the style. It's very in right now. I'll flip him the 2 gold pieces.
Thank you. And he just kind of looks quizzically about the clothing comment. Like, okay.
Yeah, you should really try blue, but like a darkish blue. I think it would really pop. Anyways, yes. Thank you. Have a good day, and I'll leave.
Okay, you get that done. While you're doing that, Leora, you get all your stuff found. Unless there's something different you want to do.
Yeah, no, I'm just marking it all off right now.
Yeah, how much do arrows? I need to find out. You don't happen to know what arrows cost, do you? Did you already look that up?
Didn't y'all already do
I'm
this
not
like
sure.
1 or 2 sessions ago? The
One
shopping
gold.
We
episode?
use
Okay.
a lot of arrows.
Yeah, so I'm gonna grab 20 arrows.
1 GP for 20. Okay.
Yep. I can't change the number. What the hell?
Now I'm going to destroy this mouse.
Weird.
So y'all get all that done. Are y'all crashing at the boat or different places?
Oh.
When does the boat leave? It's not crashed. It's not leaving today.
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, but it's you pretty much know it was made known that whatever you needed, you were welcome, and he would oblige you, whatever. Since you are royalty, and he knows that.
Unfortunately.
Without a shadow of a doubt, he knows that.
Yeah, I didn't even contest him on that. Oh God.
So what's the sleeping accommodations? What are y'all doing?
I'm gonna fit an inn somewhere.
Yeah, I think I'll do the same. Find an inn. Get not outrageously drunk, but definitely drink some.
Some more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's plenty of drinking to be done.
So y'all all crash out.
Oh, that's how I do it.
What are you trying to do?
No, never mind, that didn't work. I'm trying to add the arrows to my fucking inventory and it's not working.
Just add it to. It should be already listed because I'm using that same type of reload thing. Just put
but
it.
I can't. Like, I can't add it.
Just change the quantity.
I'm clicking on the quantity. It's not letting me make that change.
Arrows.
I tried adding a new thing of arrows to see if that was the problem.
20, is that the one?
That's the one that I tried adding.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
about arrows, how many?
I just bought one of 20.
So
Yeah, see, you can change it, but I can't. Well, no, I already had 2, so I'm at 22 now.
You can't change that?
Yeah, no, it's not letting me change that. Okay, let me put it back in my quiver. Oh, sorry, I may have just fucked you up.
No problem. I was just deleting all the empty spaces that you had.
Cool. But yeah, I can't touch the. I can't touch that. I can't touch any of them. Actually, my character. I can't change any of it. Oh wait, I changed candle.
No touch candle. Wow, that's a lot
I
of
can
water
change
skins
water
there, dude.
Yeah, I can change that. Okay, that's weird. Oh, now I can change it. What the hell?
Yep.
Did you unlock it or something?
I didn't do
are you fucking
anything,
with
dude.
me? Okay.
I can't lock your character sheet.
That's weird. Okay.
Okay, so unless there's something y'all want to share amongst yourselves during the evening while you're getting ready, we'll have the night pass uneventful. Everybody sleeps in, gets good rest. If you're going to stay up drinking and talking and enjoying your last night in Pissport,
I'm gonna try and start a rumor. Actually, I'm just gonna kind of mention it offhanded to the barkeep. I'm gonna attempt to start a rumor about the healer being really shady and doing some some really weird shit.
What? L's using his powers for good?
dude, starting rumors isn't nice.
That's so fucked.
You guys-
Oh, give me.
You shouldn't talk about people behind their back.
Oh, I wonder if anyone robbed that guy from when I started that rumor.
Which one?
The first
innkeeper.
end.
Oh, for the
Yeah.
guy with the money.
Yeah, who
Yeah.
got a ton of money.
Don't know. You can go
Yeah.
back and check.
Hell no.
Yeah, starting.
It's not like we have to stay sleeping the whole time.
Starting rumors in a bar is not hard to do.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit up a couple different bars too. Like I'm gonna go. I'll play a little bit, or I'll just sit and drink for a little bit. But I'm definitely gonna. I'm gonna play it off like I'm a disgruntled. Like he sounds like he's full of it. It's just none of it made any sense, and his shop was really weird. Talked to somebody else, and they said that he was like getting body parts and doing weird things. Like I don't know if it's a fetish thing or what, but he's doing weird stuff, man. I'm just gonna spread that to as many bars as I can.
Roll me percentile dice.
Inquisition shows up.
Uh-oh.
Now,
59%.
You don't draw any unwarranted attention from the things you're talking about and the forces that have been marching today. So, yeah.
Cool.
Garrett knows what was up.
And it's funny because
L, you wanna? Can I come talk to you for a little bit?
L has
know where you got all that information from.
And L has no idea because he doesn't know that the Inquisition is putting up a bunch of wanted posters and trying to find us.
No, the wanted posters were from the City Watch.
Yeah.
Oh,
completely separate. These are different individuals who are
shit.
operating for different reasons.
Got it.
Yeah, you would much rather have the city guard get a hold of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, L was not previously informed. Nobody thought to tell him.
No, you went to drink, and Leora went to drop notes with the Inquisition.
And she didn't invite me.
Nope. There are tonight, as you are going bar to bar, there are more guards out than usual, and you do see contingents of Inquisition amongst the guards as well.
Can I ask, like, get into a bar and just like mention, like, hey, there's a lot of Inquisition out tonight. Is something going on?
Again, you hear all kinds of rumors from the outlandish that's nowhere close.
What?
Including the one that you've spread.
Yeah, you hear some shit that you've already told in other bars has already made it around.
Okay. Oh, really? I've never met the guy, but you know what? I think whoever's talking about that might be onto something. You see, I knew somebody who went to that guy for help previously. I'm just gonna keep growing my own story.
Okay. Unless everybody's wanting to do anything else or try to get some shenanigans that are going to keep you from actually leaving.
While we have one more night here before we get up and leave, Proxima wants to talk to Leora for a second. He's gonna walk up where is Leora?
I figured I would probably be conking out in a inn room somewhere.
Just a random. Okay, well I'll talk to her tomorrow. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow. You're talking to her.
Yeah.
Y'all can work. She's not gonna unless you're like, no, I'm sleeping the rest of the night. You're looking at crash out. I figured the way it would have been, you ought to have crashed out the rest of the afternoon and got up somewhere that it's like 8 o'clock. You're gonna get up, get some food, have a few drinks. Your last night here.
Okay, so we take an afternoon nap.
Yeah, because say y'all started out at like 6 that morning at Delilah's, and then by the time you've done your shopping and doing all that, y'all are pretty exhausted. So y'all would have crashed out, and at that point, it's probably in that anywhere from 8 to 10 o'clock at night. You kind of wake up for food.
Got it. In that case, I would have tried to spread some of the rumors before I conked out.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I would have.
That's why you heard of them later after you went out.
Yeah. Okay, got it. I just chuckle.
So unless Leora is like intentionally keeping herself away from everybody, then y'all can be around together.
I actually do want to try. If I already know where Leora went, I'm gonna actually try to go find her too, because I wanted to talk to her about the whole boat and ocean thing.
Wait your turn, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead, Proxima.
I was just gonna offer. I'm like, hey, listen. So, do you want to be awake when we go on the boat, or would it maybe be better?
Gonna put me down?
No. Well, sort of.
I
but
mean,
not permanently. It's not permanent.
Do you want me to?
I mean, I'll put you down if you want, but I was thinking, like non-permanently, non-fatally.
No, it's fine.
You want to get drunk? You want some drinks?
I think that might make it worse.
Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe all that boat sway. Oh wait, no, that's not the sway. It's the other stuff. Never mind. Okay.
So what?
Can I just? I'm glad you're coming.
Well, I'm glad I'm coming too. And for what it's worth, some of those things that I said to you, I'm sorry.
No hard feelings.
Well, I hope if it does come to it that I'm the last person that you kill and cannibalize.
Don't even bring it up.
So you and you're trying to compete with Kursk on those, uplifting things to say to her.
No, I'm clearly saying it as a joke.
Yeah, I don't even know why it's still a problem. I feel like Kursk kind of solved the issue here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
in fact, I'm going to use my brand new feat, Inspiring Leader, and I'm going to spend the next 10 minutes inspiring Leora. So it says shoring up their resolve to fight. I'm going to argue that her fear is something that she is going to be fighting.
I'm going to argue that it gives her temporary hit points.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say that. Damn it. Okay.
I appreciate
So what
it.
you're saying is, when she goes crazy, you're making it harder for us to put her down.
Well, hang on. It's what is it? It's hit points equal to my level plus my charisma.
Ooh.
Oh, it's only 9. That's not terrible.
I mean,
Only 9 more hit points.
Okay, so
I actually feel like temporary hit points are like. I'm not a super big D&D expert, but no matter what, I feel like temporary hit points are severely undervalued.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Fang values them greatly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fang knows what's up.
As a man with probably the second lowest average life and the second most time on the front line.
Yeah, they're not used a lot. Even in my home games, nobody hardly ever touches stuff like temp hit points.
Yeah.
I feel that, in all honesty, they're underutilized. Yes, I also think they're a little bit on the weak side. That's why people don't use them.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you get higher levels, when it's something like, hey, you got an extra 15 hit points, is like, cool, that dragon bites for fucking 30 minimum. Thanks.
Yeah. I feel like it helps.
I don't think power word kill takes into consideration your temporary hit points.
I think it helps because I in another game that I play, what'll one of the other guys will do that. He'll put temporary hit points on everyone, and he does it like at the beginning of every fight. So we go in with more hit points, and we go in with a little extra, basically a little shield.
Oh yeah.
So if we lose some hit points, but it's never
useful.
something that's like in the middle of the fight or like, oh, I'm gonna cast temporary hit points instead of attack somebody. Like, that's not what happens.
The way you said that, I'm just imagining somebody say, I cast the spell temporary hit points.
Basically. So y'all are doing things there. You get a moment where Proximo, you and Leora are kind of off to the side. Somebody, Elle's got up to go spread rumors. Things gone to the bathroom. So.
Actually, I'm actually listening to my rumor that's already spread.
Ran to the bathroom.
So Proximo was
Hey,
wanting to say.
Leora. Oh yeah, I got a little problem.
What?
And this is like the first time seeing like Proximo like nervous. Like it's like noticeable. His hands are in front of him and he's fidgeting his fingers. I've never been on a boat before.
This is going to be just awful for the both of us.
Words of inspiration have never been spoken
and
better.
Encouragement.
Yeah, holy shit, this is not a session for this, apparently.
Oh, that was not what I was hoping to hear. Is there anything I should bring? Oh.
The seasickness will be the worst. There are things you can take for it. It'll pass eventually. Be alright.
Might want to bring some
So
steak
what do I
sauce
do
for
if I
the worst
fall
case
over?
scenario.
Like, what if a big wave hits us and I get knocked over? What happens? Do you just leave me? I don't know how it works.
Do you know how to swim?
Let's roll percentile. Low. Low is no, high is yes. 50 is the middle.
I do not know how to swim.
Oh yeah, you're fucked then.
Oh. Okay.
I'm glad our group is so supportive of each other.
Wood floats, right? What if I just bought like a plank of wood and I used it like a life vest or something?
I suppose that would work. I mean, if you fall
excellent.
overboard, the ship can stop and we can come save you. We wouldn't just leave you to drown.
However, I can see here, however this, you reach over and, kind of tug on his chainmail. That's not going to help too much.
Oh yeah, you'll sink like a rock with that.
Oh no, what a shame. Anyway, I'm gonna go buy some wood.
You say you're going to go buy some wood?
Yeah. I'm gonna carry around a plank of wood with me on the entire trip. And I'm gonna use it like a fucking, exactly like a Life vest, a life jacket.
I'm picturing you like getting one of those barrels, and then you got like the straps over your shoulders where it holds the barrel on you, and you're just wearing a barrel around yourself.
When I say plank, I mean like a pretty hefty piece too, not like a nothing tiny.
You don't want it to be too heavy because then it'll just make you sink.
That is not how wood works, bro.
If it's heavy enough, yeah.
But it still displaces more water then, which means it's still floating.
It's about density. Hey Proximo, before you go.
Oh yeah,
Can I ask a favor?
maybe.
If I bite it out there,
You won't.
could you?
That's a very
He walks
well,
away.
Hold on.
That's a very
You won't. I'm
poor
gonna
way to.
promise.
I will hold on.
He's
This
literally
goes
like
two
not
ways.
worried about that. He's literally more worried about falling off the boat himself and you dying.
That was on purpose, gate ship.
Proximo, if I die, can you bring my mother's gun back to her? I promised I'd return it.
I mean, I guess it is like theoretically possible. When you say out there, do you also mean in this other country we're going to?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
unfortunately.
I guess I did kind of promise to come back, so I guess that's not too far out of the way. And by not out of the way, I mean it's literally the same destination. I don't know why I said it like that. That
Yeah,
didn't
no, I
really
feel
make
like
any sense.
we're gonna be stuck with each other for a while, so I figured, it's fine.
Oh yeah, I have no problem with that. It's whatever. I'm gonna go buy like. Do you think they have wood? Do you think they have like wood cubes? Would that be easier to carry around?
Yeah, you could get like a belt, I suppose, of like driftwood.
We'll have to think about that.
I
And I'm
could
gonna-
just
I'm
teach you how to swim.
In like a night, because we're getting on the boat tomorrow.
I mean, I could give you pointers.
I mean, I guess.
If you're that worried about drowning, I mean, swimming is the best way to not drown. I love the wood idea, but just keep an open mind.
I'm honestly trying to put myself in like the shoes of somebody who's like aged, who has never swum before, and it's like, what's like the most certain way I can not drown to death? Well, wood floats really well, so I'll just like cover myself in wood.
I do
I mean,
like
if you just tie a
where
rope
Jack was
to
going.
yourself, and then
Yeah.
you'll be fine. You'll figure it out.
Oh, I hope so. Drowning. I know I joke about wanting to die a lot, but believe me, drowning is not how I want it to be.
Yeah, when I say I
Thank
want
you
to
for your
die,
advice.
I meant in any way except drowning.
Even burning to death, I feel like would be more like agreeable for Proximo.
I mean, drowning is one of the nicest ways to go out at sea, but you do you.
Wait, one of the bad ones.
Okay, bye!
No!
No!
Come back!
So what are you
Billy.
trying to do, El?
Proximus like,
No.
I've wasted so much time. He throws down the plank.
So L's really trying hard to kind of pull himself together and show a brave face to everyone, but he is still he's still traumatized and still broken up by what happened. So that role was for how well I'm hiding it.
Everybody, give me insight checks.
'Cause
Except L.
I just feel, yeah, I just feel like it'd be really weird for L to kind of, after what he did the previous night and everything that happened, for him to then just kind of like do a full like turnaround. So a lot of it is like very brave face, just kind of trying to deceive everyone into thinking that he's all right.
You've got everybody fooled except Fang.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell he's putting on he's a little bit too much bravado than for usual for him.
That's it. I'm not doing anything with that.
No, that's fine.
That's just what's up.
Yeah, Fang notices it's a bit more of a show. Everybody else, you playing it all fine. And Jack, yeah, I heard you earlier. I thought you didn't get the attention for your comments that it should have warranted with her. What do you mean by "bite it" out there? That has a lot of other commentary.
That's a very poor choice of words, considering what we know about your character.
Don't worry about it.
Tell Proximo that, like, yeah, you may want to, if things get real bad, just make sure you have some steak sauce.
I specified later. I said die. I die. I corrected myself.
So the rest of the night passes uneventful unless y'all got shenanigans to pull. And next day comes. You get introduced to the crew. There's of course, this thing in order for me. Captain Senza. There are two siblings. Atawa and Ola Wicket. There are three twins, or three twins, triplets that are, those are the ones you saw earlier. Fang, they were loading. It's Banda. God, I wish this would put these in orders. Casa and no, those are the twins, the Agualas siblings, and the Wicket triplets. And then there's Aiden. Sala's the first mate. The one that just kind of swabs the deck, very methodical, is Mosetta. Everybody give me perception checks when y'all get on regarding that.
So are we rested now? Short rest?
Yeah. Tower or not?
Tower, yes. Hang on, let me get everybody short rest so you're exhaustion. God damn mouse. What? Okay, fine.
And where's mine? There it is.
Well, that kind of makes sense because some of the trauma. L.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get a great look at it, but there are markings on this guy that totally remind you of how you saw Little Mouse. With the stitching, like the scars that are on this person and stuff, it reminds you of almost the same kind of thing. Like how she was stitched together.
Who is this person that I'm noticing that I'm looking at?
It's a very large dude. Doesn't say anything to anybody to come in. Just if he's swabbing the deck, very methodical, slow. If moving boxes, it's like very picks it up, turns, walks, places it, goes back, very methodical and almost programmed, it seems like. But I don't know, it seems odd.
Before we had left, I'd have Ori preserve the body and
Yeah, that's 10 days at a time, so he's already done that once, so you're good for like a week.
okay.
I want to ask: what other crew members are on the ship right now?
Are we on the ship?
Everybody's getting stuff. They're getting ready to roll out. Y'all are getting there, bringing whatever gear you're putting on. They're finishing loading up anything that they've got for supplies and stuff that they're going to be taking back the opposite direction to, sell things from this area, going along the stops along the way and carrying certain things back to Fang's homeland.
Is there like an overseer, like somebody who kind of looks like he's managing the whole thing?
The first mate's in charge at the out telling people do this and do that.
Okay.
Captain's getting stuff set up near the wheel.
Okay. I want to approach the first mate real quick. And I'll say, hello. My name is L. I'm here with Fang.
Welcome aboard, First Mate Pasala.
It's
We're gonna do for you.
a pleasure to meet you. I'll reach out to shake his hand.
Give you a firm shake.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I wanted to check in with you. Was a barrel of ale delivered to you by Castco?
That one over there, and he points. It's still sitting on the dock that as they're loading stuff.
Okay. Yes, that looks like the one. Perfect. Thank you.
Hope you got enough to share.
We have much to share, not just in drink. I'll do like a little strum of my lute as I say that. But I digress. I wanted to ask. Your crewmate over there, and I'll kind of gesture to the big guy. He seems very familiar to me. Like I think I've seen him before, but I didn't get a good look at him.
I seriously doubt you've met him. He's been with the boat since any of us can remember.
Oh, okay. Really? So I wouldn't have seen him like 10 days ago. I wouldn't have seen him in the city.
It doesn't leave the boat.
Oh. Well, I'm clearly mistaken. My apologies.
No need to apologize.
Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, first mate. And take good care of that cask, and I'll make sure that some of it comes your way.
No problem. Banda, show them where they can put their gear. And they start directing y'all towards your bunks and where you can store stuff.
Okay. As soon as we get left alone, once they show us where to go and we get to settle in, I'm going to mention it. I'm gonna at least mention it to Fang. I'm gonna just kind of lean over and be like, "Did you notice anything strange about the big guy?"
I didn't, right?
No, I was the only one that picked up on the scars and stuff. I mean, you saw him and is wasn't like he just ignored people was what it seemed like.
I don't know what it is, but all those scars that he had, and I'll describe the scars and I'll just say it something seems kind of off about that. Does that seem normal to you to have those types of scars?
I mean, does it?
Well, you didn't see him. Now,
Oh,
if he's describing it as what Little Mouse had, no,
I'm
that's
just
not
describing
normal.
it. Yeah, I'm just describing it to him. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him. I just want to mention something so that, how much do you trust this captain, by the way? Like, how much do you trust all these people?
It's a boat full of people I've never met before in my entire life, and they know who I am.
Yeah, and they also gave you free passage, am I right? No
Yes.
questions asked?
Nope.
They didn't even try to haggle on the price or anything?
No.
And as y'all are talking about that, Captain Sans walks up. My lord, is this your contingent and your entourage?
Yes. These are my compatriots.
This is the help.
This is the help.
He bows and is like, please be welcome aboard Hanzo's Folly.
Insight check.
Oh my god.
Is he actually welcoming us?
Yeah, how
Yep, he's a
how
captain.
sincere is him?
That seems very
Or
sincere.
not? He seems very sincere. Okay. Okay, maybe it's not the captain then. Captain isn't throwing off any red flags for me.
Now, the
I'll
captain is the one who you don't know if the others know who you are. The captain does, for sure. And it's like, please welcome aboard. We have plenty of room. However, everyone on my ship pitches in, with certain exceptions, and then inclines his head towards you, Fang.
Sweats nervously.
No, basically saying that like everybody you pitch in and help except you. You don't have to do that.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
I know. I know what he means.
Okay.
I'm just like, I'm not going to be ready for my life of preferential treatment again.
Yeah, I'm gonna butt in. And I'm just gonna say, well, Captain, actually, about that, and I'll give Fang a look that I'll kind of give him like a little bit of a glance, and in my glance, it's kind of like hear me out, like back me up, and I'll look back to the captain, and I'll say, but we are. I'm not sure how much my lord has told you of the goings on, whatever, with his life, but it would be best if that preferential treatment was not on full display in front of everyone, if you know what we mean.
Kind of inclines his head. Understood.
So it's feel free to maybe give him the easy jobs, but don't leave him on the sidelines. Give him some work.
Unless I'm really tired.
Then it's like, yeah, I don't really want to do that today. So remember who I am. Stand there welcoming everybody aboard, and finally turns like, "Are you coming or not?" Looks at you, Leora.
Yeah, no, I have not set foot on the ship yet.
And you see, there's the gentle up and down of the boat. You see kind of the scraping on the wood of the dock here and there. Seas are fairly calm, but you've got that constant movement there. Creak of the timbers.
Do I notice that Leora isn't with us?
Oh no, she's there. She's on the dock. She is just not set foot on the boat.
Well, but I mean, you just said we're being shown the quarters now.
Yeah,
right?
y'all are all
Like,
coming on, like in talking to you. Y'all
Okay.
are coming on. Let me show you, and people are sending you below deck to store your gear, and then everyone is doing that, and Leora's the last one there. So like, are you joining us?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna probably notice. Oh, we're missing her. And hey, Fang, do you know where Leora is?
I'll look for her.
Okay, I'll come with.
Not hard to find. Standing on the dock.
Yeah.
Well, how ya doing, Leora?
Not great.
Give me
Would you like some ale now, or I'll kind of let it hang?
No. Could you just... I reach a trembling hand out. I can't take another step. Could you just give me a hand?
or if you want to do it with the since this is pretty severe trauma, correct?
Very, yes.
So give me a DC 15 Wisdom save.
I am going to.
It's your first time. Do it with disadvantage.
Yeah. So I wanted to. I guess
it doesn't matter.
Regardless, but can I go lower? I
It's
can
even
go
worse.
Yeah. So yeah, she's almost to the point of petrification.
Was she reaching her hand towards me or Fang? Who was she asking help from?
Just out in general. She's not even looking up.
Okay. L will come over and he'll grab your hand. Hey, would it help if you looked up, or just closed your eyes or something?
I feel like a child when I close my eyes. I can keep up. I can still keep up. Just don't leave me behind.
You're doing great. Don't worry about it. I'll attempt to lead her up onto the ship.
Are you gonna fight it?
Down.
I don't fight it. It's not easy, but I don't fight it.
Oh, I was gonna say that I'm gonna give her some bardic inspiration.
Okay. You get on board. I say this is years now since you've set foot on the deck of a ship. And again, while it's calm, there's still that immediate movement. So give me a Constitution save. We'll say DC 12.
Oh no.
L, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
It's going great.
Do you want? Is this an in tower, or am I gonna know if I?
You're gonna know if this is a fail.
Oh boy.
Okay,
17.
you managed to dodge the vomit that comes out and coats the dock all at your feet.
I'll very gingerly pat her on the back, and I'll be like, there, and I'll kind of use that action to also kind of aim her away from me, and I'll be like, there, just let it all out. You're doing great.
Captain's like, oh, first time on a boat, eh? Mosetta, clean this. And the big dude just turns, grabs a bucket, walks over there, starts swabbing it. Like, well, you'll get used to it. Everybody throws up the first time, usually. Get her below deck. Here, and sends one of the other deck hands to retrieve something. It's like, here, keep this over your nose to smell it. It'll help. Hands you a little sacket of something.
I'll kind of lean over and I'll be like, do you actually want this, or?
You would be familiar with what you're being handed, and it definitely will help.
I'm assuming he gave it to me because she's aimed away and her eyes are closed.
Well, no, he puts it in her hand.
Okay,
with the assumption that she's never been on a boat in her life.
Got it.
I'll just take it and nod my head. Don't respond though.
If get her down where she can lay down, it'll help.
Yeah. I'll
keep
one
foot on the deck. When you're laying in your bunk, keep one foot on the deck.
I'll lead the way to the quarters.
As we're walking, I look up and I open my eyes, and I look out at the sea. And I think tears start coming to my eyes, and I just trudge after Elle.
I'll try to even like when we get down to the. I don't know what you're gonna do. Are you gonna just hang out in the quarters for now?
I'm just gonna find a nice little corner.
Okay. I'll just hang out nearby and try to play some soothing music to try and help out. I don't know if I have any. I actually do have a spell called Calm Emotions. Would that help?
What does it do?
It says you attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people, each humanoid in a 20-foot radius centered on a point that I choose. Must make it. Oh, it actually says they must make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail this saving throw if it wishes. If they fail, choose one of the following two effects. You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. When the spell ends, any suppressed effect resumes. As long as it obviously the duration hasn't expired. Alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile towards. So, I don't know. Does the first one, to suppress any effect, like charm or frighten, does that sound like anything that would
she's
help?
definitely frightened. It's a phobia.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll try some calm emotions. So it's a unless you want to just choose to fail. I don't know if you can choose to fail.
Yeah, any you can.
But if you
anyone can choose to like not resist a spell or an effect.
I am a Pomeranian, and you're drugging me up before the airplane. I am okay with this.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna play Calm Emotion. I'm gonna do that. It's only up to a minute, but I'll play it to kind of get you settled in.
That's not a problem. Captain checks everybody, make sure everybody's good and on. They finish loading up the last of the gear. Is there anything else you need before we leave?
As soon as Elle casts the spell, everyone hears in the background, Proxima's like, "Oh, I feel way better about this trip."
Technically, you can't tell that it's magic because it's through my music.
I know.
Yeah, but he still feels better.
Yeah, you're suppressing.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, so it's like Proxima's just like, "Oh man, I feel way better about this trip suddenly." I don't even imagine Proxima's like in the same area as you guys. He said 20-foot radius, so I'm imagining you hear it through a wall.
You're like above.
Well, first,
deck,
give me the
20...
performance check, or did you already do it?
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't do a performance check, did I? Shit. It's a second level spell slot, by the way. Shit. Or would I know if I failed that?
See, so that would have been a 14. So there's what? 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Yeah. So you start to play this, but
did I break another string?
No, because you're channeling there. God damn it.
Oh, shit.
I'm so pissed at this mouse. I changed to a cordless, but the one I grabbed was one of them that my daughter apparently has jacked all to hell. And it won't like left click and hold. Actually, you do. Elle, roll me a D10. You start to do this, but you don't. You've been focused.
D10.
Yeah, you take psychic feedback.
There are D10s. I'm stupid.
So you take 5 points of psychic feedback. You go to play this, and you're like, okay, I can do this, and it's just like, ugh. So instead of calming everybody, you kind of like psych yourself out and get a migraine.
Oh shit! I'm like playing, and I'm playing. I'm like, damn it.
No, I like to imagine instead of Proximo still says, "I feel way better about this," but it's like all sarcastic. Oh, I feel way better about this.
Perfect.
This was a mistake. Now there's no way to get away from his playing.
Not only did it and you screw up on the deal, you're like, "Yep, we're back to normal with the plane."
Oh.
And
It's the salt water. It does bad things to loot strings.
so everybody gets snug into their berths. All the stuff's in. The captain's like, tells everybody to pull in the ropes. Let's head out. Weigh anchor. And you see them pulling the ropes off the mooring. Part of one of the main mast drops the sails about a quarter of the way down, just enough to start catching some breeze. The big guy goes over there and is just hauling up the anchor by himself, just pulling up the big rope and gets it. And you can feel the boat slowly start to kind of, as it bounces up and down, starts backing up from the dock. And we'll go ahead and leave it off for there tonight. That way Ori can get in if there's anything he wanted to do before y'all set out for next weekend. But thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry for the low energy from me, but appreciate the hangout. Catch you next time.
Oh boy,
Have
here
a
we
good
go.
one.